So this is a task that is set up primarily for S3 graphics pupils, and this has been developed to try and prepare you for your National 5 course assessment task that you would do in 4th year. Now, the document has been set up to kind of replicate as far as kind of similar and possible something you would be assigned at National 5 level. So again, the kind of same simpler tasks, but in this video what we're going to look at particularly is the inventor side of the modelling. So if we scroll down here we can see some of the drawing that we'll be using to provide. So what you're going to be asked to do for this task is create each of these shapes individually, create the base, and then assemble them using the constraints. Now, as with all tasks you get from SQA, as well as some of the tasks you're given in the department, not all information can sometimes be found between your elevation and plan view in this case. Sometimes there will be comments and notes around the dimensioning page and around that kind of information page is to provide you information to finish off or complete a drawing. So switching off to Inventor, we're going to start off with doing these individual shapes. So as always, new file. Give it a second to load. When this pops up again, as always, metric tab, standard MMIPT. Now we're going to start off with the basics such as obviously a cube and our cylinder for this task. Moving on to the hexagon and then eventually the cross kind of levels of difficulty, shall we say. So as always, starting off with a 2D sketch. To make any model we want to produce has to have a 2D drawing. So selecting a centre point circle, drawing our options out. Now again, two options here. As I have clicked in the centre and pulled out, I can type in 50 here, then press enter, and it'll automatically dimension it to 50mm, or I've got the option of using my dimension tool later on, and then dimension it to 50. So finish sketch, extrude by 50mm, and it's as simple as that. That is that first shape done. So let's undo that now and go through our other shapes. Task 2, dead simple, 2-point rectangle. Dimension tool, 50mm by 50mm. Now, as always, if when you've did it, you've maybe zoomed in quite small, so your box disappears when you've drawn it, you've always got this kind of zoom all option, so you can see your objects. Again, finish sketch, dead simple. There we go, example, zoom all. Oh, extrude, not revolve, by 50. Straightforward enough, and as always, we're looking to apply colours to our object. So again, colour wheel up top here. Expand the home arrow, expand the appearance library, choose a suitable materials, and again if you want to paint it individually, click the individual surface and then upload the colour to it, or click, hold and drag to select the full object and then upload the colour to that object. It then applies to it. Let's undo this now. Moving on to our hexagon now. For your hexagon, you're going to click on the expansion point under the rectangle tab and choose a polygon tool. Now using this, you just simply put in the amount of sides you want the shape to have, in this case 8. Click, hold and drag, and it allows you to draw the shape. From there, dimension tool, dimension across the flats. So AF, really common question in exam questions. Put your dimension in, and again, as always with drawing at 50mm, finish sketch and extrude by 50. Press OK. So maybe stop this video here, and in the next video we'll look at doing the cross and look at doing the base.